The next model we're going to have a look at is a model by Robert Dilts. This one is actually from neurolinguistic programming and from around 1976. It's really focused around helping to enact a behavioural change. So it's drawn out as a triangle, and there are different levels on it, and the idea is to influence change at the different levels of the human experience and their behaviours. So it helps us to understand where problems or changes might be required, problems we're experiencing. So the model consists of 6 levels arranged hierarchically, from the most concrete and specific things to the most abstract and overarching. So we're going from like really solid real life scenarios to sort of bigger, more ethereal, less tangible bits and pieces. So the first one is about the environment. So this level is all about the external conditions, circumstances and context which the person is operating within. So that could be things like physical surroundings, people, resources or situations that they find themselves in. The next layer is about the behaviour. So what are the observable actions and reactions of the individual? That's what they do, their habits, their actions, their mannerisms. So the things that you can see on the outside of the person, the behaviours that show up in the real world. The next level is about capabilities. So what are the capabilities, the skills, competencies or abilities that that individual possesses? And that's what helps them to actually behave in the way that they are behaving or not. So there might be work to do around the capabilities that the person has. The beliefs and values is the next layer. So this is about the convictions, opinions and assumptions that the individual holds about themselves, other people and the world around them as well. So these are the kind of like what's important to me, the principles that underpin our behaviours and our decision making. Identity, the next layer, is about our sense of self. Who are we? Our core beliefs, our qualities, our characteristics, could be our strengths or weaknesses, our self-image, roles and our own personal sense of purpose. So why are we here and what are we here to do as a person? And then the final layer is about spirituality or purpose. So this is the kind of the highest level in terms of the hierarchy, and it refers to the person's sense of meaning, purpose and connection to something greater than to themselves. So this can be where we might find kind of existential crisis, where we just can't find any concrete things to hang ourselves on any longer, and we might find ourselves struggling for purpose and meaning in our lives. So the idea is that the higher parts of the pyramid are the ones where we have the more lasting and profound impacts. The ones lower down are the ones where we can make more obvious changes in the world or on our behaviour, but they're not necessarily the things that are operating at the most fundamental level of ourselves. So when we get those things right and we get all of them working in alignment, that's where we see really profound changes and transformations happen for the person.